Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. So, in the previous class, we are discussing formulas and functions in Microsoft Excel. As we have seen different ways of creating formulas, and now we are dealing with functions, the predefined or we can say built-in formulas in Excel like sum, average, count, max, min. These all are functions, built-in formulas which we will be using in our data. As you have seen, the calculation is very easy in Excel because Excel is a spreadsheet program, okay, where we can create our database, we can create a results, we can see pivot tables, bar charts, pie charts. It is used for engineering, okay. So many aspects are there. So we will have a little revision and then we will come to the next topic. So coming to the textbook, here you can see function. A function is a built-in formula that you can use to perform a calculation of data on a worksheet. Functions are ready-made formulas. You don't have to make. Now these are built-in formulas, okay, that perform a series of operations. Excel is having 300 functions you can use to perform. So you can't imagine 300 functions, mathematical calculations on worksheet data. Examples, average, count, max, sum, this all you can do easily. Specify individual cells. So in Excel, while using comma in a function, you can work on a specific cell. Okay. And for group of cells, you are having colon. Like if you want to add 4 numbers, what you will write? A1, B1, C1, D1 with comma. But if you want to add 10 numbers from A1 to B1, C1, D1, E1, F, G, H, I, J1, okay, so what you will write? You will take a group of cells. So there you will use colon, like starting from A1 and last number is J1 till there. So you will write sum equals to is necessary before any formula for calculations. Equals to sum, parenthesis bracket is also compulsory. So in parenthesis bracket A1 colon J1 bracket close, enter. You will get the result. You will easily get the result. Now type of functions, if you see, there are 11 categories in which Excel has grouped functions, and each functions or you can say category include variety of functions. Already we had discussed about this: cube, date and time, engineering, financial, information, logical, lookup preference, mathematical and trigonometric, statistical, data and function, calculating averages, probabilities, text-based functions and database program. So here we are seeing common functions which we have seen, like if and or for calculating days or month, 360 days, rate of interest. If you want to just calculate, you can just have a rate formula, number of periods, payments, present values. These all the things are given over here. If you see description, syntax, category, which category they are, and function, whatever function is given to this. I hope you all have seen the previous videos and also have gone through the book, because if you will not read the book, how will you get it. If you will not practice it, how you will learn to make that? Entering a function. How will you enter a function? So Excel helps you enter function into your worksheet. The Excel will help you. These functions allow you to perform calculations without typing long and complex formulas. Okay? Without typing long and complex formulas, you will be able to calculate, able to solve your problems, solutions in Excel. Click on the cell where you want to enter a function. Click on an insert function button to enter a function. The insert function dialog box will appear. There what you have to do, click the down arrow button, okay, display the categories of available function as it is showing here. Click on the category containing function you want to use. If you do not know which category contains the function, select all to display a list of all functions. Okay. This also you can do very easily. Now, next one is that the area displays the function in the category you selected. Click on the function you want to use. Like for example, there you have taken sum, and then click OK to continue. So the function argument dialog box appears. If the dialog box covers data you want to use in the calculation, then it is okay. You can move the dialog box to a new location. To move dialog box, position of the mouse over the title bar and then drag the dialog box to a new location. This thing you can do. Function arguments dialog box appears, dialog box covers the you want to use. The area displays box where you enter the number you want to use in the calculations. Write the number. You can select cell or range directly in worksheet. Excel automatically adds the reference to the argument. Okay. And you can also type the range of the cell letters directly in the argument text box. This area describes the number you need to enter. Now next what we will see is that to enter the first number for the function, click on the cell that contains that number. If the number you want to use does not appear in your worksheet, type number. The cell reference for the number appears in this area. So this is the process through which we can do. So let's see an example whether we can do or not. We just want so now here you will do the total. Click this area, function area, click here, see what you have read is here, function. Okay, now I am going to click that. A dialog box appeared. Search for a function, brief description what you want to do, and then click. So here sum is given. You have taken sum from which to which you want. Number 1 from B5 to B11. No, you want till B10. B5 to B10. Okay. Here it is showing the result also. Okay. 2900. Is it right or wrong? Calculate it. Let's see whether it's right or wrong. I'm opening a calculator. So first number is 700 plus 200, 300, 600, 500, 600, 2900. So here that means your calculation was right. So you have used a sum function with the function here. You have just selected the process and you got the answer. Both are correct. Okay. So by this way you can use functions in your data. Okay. I think very easy. Control V for your data and also increase the size of your data. 22. Okay. Coming to the textbook, as you have seen, okay, what are the things mentioned? Now click on the text box to enter the number and repeat 8 and 9 until you have entered all the numbers you want to use. Click OK to enter the function into your worksheet. Okay. So click on the next box to enter. Why should we tick on the next box? Okay. We have selected there only till which reference number we want. Okay. So there is no need. Here also you can have an autofill feature. Just drag it. See. Error which I have told you. Which type of error? For the spacing. Have you seen? See. Hash. The first part we have studied the error. So just give more space and see. And double click, you will see the formula. Hope you have understood. Okay. Now here see the result has came like we have done here also 2700. So the result of the function appears in the cell and the formula bar displays the function of the cell. Now difference between formula and function. Formula is a statement written by the user to be calculated. Okay. Formula can be as simple or as complex as the user wants. A formula can contain values or references after the cell. All formulas must start with an equal to sign. Then what is function? This is a piece of code designed to calculate specific values and are used inside formulas. Okay. These are specific code to calculate specific values and used inside the formula. So function to some values to calculate the circuit type, okay, current time and built into Excel. Now performing common calculations. You can quickly perform common calculations on numbers in your worksheet. You can calculate the sum of list of numbers, of course. If you learn the formula, you can do calculations very easily in Excel. Just you have to write the simple formula and result is displayed in front of you. So click on the cell below or to the right of the cell containing the numbers. Okay, so you can write here also or you can get here also the result. Click on Home tab, click on down arrow button of Auto Sum to display the list of common calculations. So list of common calculations, for that automatic sum means you don't have to write anything. Okay. For that what we have to do? Moving outline appears around the adjacent cells that Excel will include in the calculations. Okay. If Excel outlines the wrong cell, you can select the cell that contain numbers you want to include in the calculation. If by the way Excel outlines the wrong cell, then what happened? You can select the cell that contain numbers you want to include sorry, in the calculations. The cell you selected in step 1 displays the function that Excel will use to perform calculations. Okay, the first part. Press enter key, perform the calculation, the result of the calculation will appear. Formula bar shows the formula of calculations. Simply select both the row and column of data you want to sum along with a blank row and column to hold the results. When we apply the AutoSum function, Excel sums the row and columns and display the result. If you apply AutoSum, it will take sum of row and column and display the results in the blank row and column. Like here, if you put here the total and you want to do the AutoSum, see here it is given AutoSum. Okay, so I am just taking here example and clicking AutoSum. See, it is given automatically G5 comma CPU comma this. See, it shows 3100. So I have selected 3 different cells. So it is showing the answer of 3 different cell values by adding. Again you will click on AutoSum. You will have max, min, average. Again sum. You can also take a colon. Last value is H5. This one, enter. Error, because here to here, because see here equals to sum, no, AutoSum H6 H6 is blank, that's why you have to take here G5 colon B7, okay, G5 नहीं G7, enter 13,000. So here you get the result. Okay, so simply select both the row as the same we have read. Quickly adding numbers. So now you know AutoSum, you will use it and you will see the formula in the function box. Quickly adding numbers. How quickly you can add numbers? Okay. You can quickly display the sum of a list of numbers without entering a formula. Quickly you can display the sum of list of numbers without entering a formula into your worksheet. Select the cells containing the number you want to add. See, it is selected. This area of status bar displays the sum of the cells you selected. Now what to do? After selecting, nothing. Let's see. I have selected this one. Yes, it's showing 2900. So this is quickly adding way the list of numbers. You don't have to write any formula. It is showing. Let's see, add this one also. Select total. Okay. Cancel. From here you will do. Okay, 29. See, again it has changed. It has added 29 also. You can see 5800. So it's correct. Adding quickly the list of numbers. Now you have seen that we have done what? Calculated the sum. calculated the sum. So now I am going to show you the different formulas you will be able to use. So here let's see, here the formula is there, you have used the function sum. Now for average, what we will do, equals to average bracket. Now for average, this one colon, this one bracket close, divided by, how many numbers are there? 5. Okay, 88. Let's see, while taking 2200 divided by 5, it shows the same thing. Divided by 5, it's showing 440. Then what's the mistake? It has added all the 5 numbers first and then divided. That means your sum is wrong. 7, 3, 100, 1200 plus 5. Okay, is it okay? Yes. Now with the help of auto sum, let's see average, enter. See, it has given the average. Now here I want to see the auto sum. See, it has taken directly auto sum. Enter 22. Here if you want to see the average, enter. Same cannot be happen. As equals to average, 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 number 1, this one, comma, this one, comma, this one, comma, this one, comma, this one, 566. Okay, now from here you can drag it. Autofill feature, see different averages are there. Minimum value, maximum value. Minimum you can take it, just click here, go to auto sum, minimum. P52 till here, 200 is the minimum value, as you can see. Okay, now drag it. So minimum value it is showing 100. Now maximum, in maximum what you will do, again go to this max, only from here colon till here. 700 is the maximum value. Okay, autofill feature, 5000, where, okay, here 5000. Okay, so again let's see the average also. I think we'll get an answer. Average also not from here, colon till here. 440 is the average. So what we have calculated, see, calculated the same thing, 2200 divided by 540. Okay, earlier it has taken this one also. Okay, so I think now you will be able to find out the sum, total and average, minimum maximum value between these. You can also change the color of your text, different colors. Okay, Foreground color you can also change, as you know, this color. See, foreground color you can again change this, and also make your table beautiful while using these type of colors. Okay, now selecting these all borders, see, it's looking beautiful. So by this way you can also make your table look or appear beautiful. I hope it is clear to you all. I think now you are all able to make your table like this way and do the calculations, or also like calculating sum, average, minimum, max, these all things. Now coming to the textbook, see, this we have already done. Quickly adding numbers, you have seen. Let's just select all the columns, the numbers which are given, and you will see over here the total, as I have shown you through the calculations also. Okay, so here we have completed our chapter about formula and function. So here the exercise begins. After reading the chapter, I know these points. I know that two types of data in Excel are constants and formulas. Of course, this is true. Constant and formulas. Constants which are directly entered the data into the cell, and formulas which we create for the calculations. I know that constant value is a value which is directly entered in the cell. Again true. It is the value which is directly entered in the cell. I know that formula is a sequence of cell references, mathematical functions, and operators. Yes, a formula consists of sequence of cell references. We write the cell reference there, not the actual value. Mathematical functions, operators, plus, minus, divide, these all things we use. I know that arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical calculations. Yes, mathematical calculations, just like I told you, addition, multiplication, division, these all things, okay, comes under the arithmetic. I know that comparison operator return the value true or false. Yes, comparison operator returns the value true and false, and as well as compare two values to get the result. They only compare the two values, then only they get if one is false or other one is true. I know that in Excel, formulas begin with an equals to sign. This is a very important part which you never forget it. If you are not getting the answer, that means there is some mistake in your formula, but equals to sign is compulsory. It is mandatory, beta. Okay. I know that a cell in a worksheet has a unique address, also called cell reference. Of course, a cell reference is a unique address of the cell. Next, I know that a cell range is a group of related cells in a worksheet. Okay, the range means from A1 to A6. You are taking the numbers between A1 to A6. So A1 to A6, what happens? It's a group of related cells. That is called a cell range. Okay, range you are taking from the starting to ending point. How much range is this? So the cells which are inherited in that means group of cells in a worksheet, that is called cell range. A function is built-in formula which is used to perform a calculation. So function are the ready-made formulas which we use to perform the calculations, okay, to get the results. Directly we put the formula, or auto sum is there. So these all are, I agree. So in the next class we will be discussing about the exercise. Take the correct answers, fill in the blanks, true false and question answers. Okay, these all things, and hope we will get through the new chapter, internet and search engine. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class with these all. Try to do the exercise by yourself. Okay, and then when I will be telling you the answers, check it whether you have done correctly or not. Okay, thank you.